How's it going, and welcome back to the channel, where today it is another football vlog. We are off to Villa Park to watch Aston Villa versus Bournemouth. Come on, Villa. So we're going to be actually sat in the Trinity stand today, but we are very lucky as we are being taken to the Oak Room, which is in the Trinity stand, and we get 3-course meal, some champagne on arrival. Hence why I've not got my usual football attire on. I'm having to wear a shirt, some nice shoes, some nice jeans as well. So looking pretty fancy today. And we are also going 3 hours early too because of the meal, and I'm also going with my dad and my brother too. So we've been very lucky to have been invited to the Oak Room. In terms of the game, I think it is going to be a pretty tough one, especially as Bournemouth are coming from a 2-0 victory against the Gunners last week. However, we did have the midweek game in the Champions League where we were able to beat Bologna 2-0. So that was also very good from us, and we're coming off a few wins on the bounce now. So hopefully we can get the dub against Bournemouth. Bournemouth, however, did lose to Leicester earlier on in the month, whereas we did beat Fulham at Craven Cottage, which is quite a difficult game, especially at the moment. I think Villa have had quite an easy start to their season though, and Bournemouth again is probably one of the easier sides to play in the lower end of the table. But Bournemouth are currently sat in 11th position in the Premier League table, whereas Aston Villa are sat in 4th. So really, we should be getting the win, and I'm going to predict a 3-1 victory for the Villains. So hopefully we'll come away with the 3 points up the Villa. We're about 5 minutes out from the stadium. You've already heard about my prediction, 3-1. I think after the first half, it'll be 1-1. Bournemouth actually might score first as well, but we seem to be a bit of a second half team at the moment, and we should get 2 more back in the second half. What are you going to go for then, Dad?
I think I'm going to go for a 2-1. I think I agree with you. It might be 1-1 at half time, but I think Villa might turn it on in the second half, as you suggested.
Oh, there you go.
2-1 to the Villa.
2-1 to Villa from Dad, and then Henry?
I'm going to say 2-0.
2-0.
I think we've had quite a few clean sheets recently, so...
So he's going to go for 2-0. Who do you reckon goal scorers wise? I can see Watkins scoring maybe.
Yeah, I think Watkins and potentially Duran coming on.
Yeah, in the second half. Yeah, definitely. I reckon Duran will score a 3rd goal in my 3-1. That'll be what I'm going to go for. So we made our way towards Villa Park, passing the Holt pub on the way in all its glory, and there it is, Villa Park, Trinity Road stand, which is where we'll be spending the day today. We then popped over to the shop and bought the most recent home shirt, 150 years, with the Champions League badge, which was great, and then we made our way into the Oak Room. Now, this room was unbelievable. They've done it up recently because I used to go on some tours before they'd done it all up, and it looks absolutely stunning now. So we made our way through the massive bar to the round table, which was right at the far end, and it was a great views from outside, seeing all the fans entering the building too. On arrival, we were presented with a match day programme and also some 150 years coasters, which were pretty cool. You can see me there struggling to get them out. And then we went for our 5-course meal, starting off with canapes, then there were 3 starters and 3 mains to choose from, and then 2 desserts, all really delicious. I actually had the duck to start and the hake for main, both really tasty, couldn't recommend more. My dad and brother also had the venison as the main, and that was really delicious. Then unbelievably, we were actually invited pitch side to see the players run out onto the pitch. There's Emi Martinez, followed by the rest of the team. Now, this was crazy, just seeing how tall they are on the pitch. You can see also how slanted the pitch is with the canva in the centre for drainage. It's actually crazy just how much it does slant, so the balls must come off the pitch fairly easily, but there they all are training up. Ramsey, Morgan, Rogers, you can see there, and then here comes the final few, including John Duran, Mings, and who's this going to do the side steps across in front of the camera? It's Onana, and there he goes off back to train with the rest of the squad. Massive. then on the way back, we passed the sub bench, a few people just setting up there with the computers and whatnot. There you go, you can see the fourth officials board. best. The Bournemouth players, the opposition training there. We literally could have touched them on the back if we really wanted to. We were that close to them, which was crazy. And then we headed down the tunnel so to see what the Villa players would see before heading out onto the pitch with the Champions League trophy there in the centre for inspiration. We finally had our dessert when we got back to our seats, which was a banana mousse, really delicious, and then headed our way out into the stadium. So you also do get padded seats here, which were really comfortable all games, but especially compared to the plastic ones. And then out come all the players. Come on, Aston Villa. Kick off. Come on, Villa. So we started off well with a couple of chances getting the ball across. However, Bournemouth defended their lines well. This will probably be the theme for the majority of this match. Another opportunity here where Ollie Watkins lays it off, but the volley is just over. Ball put back across for Bournemouth now. They did have a couple of crosses in the first half, but it was an easy collection there by Emi Martinez. The counter-attack is on, but it's a free kick there, and Justin Kluivert gets a yellow card in the 10th minute. Bournemouth again with a chance here, 2-on-2, but well defended by Ezri Konsa. Pau Torres spots the through ball, pin perfect to Jacob Ramsey. Can he get it across? He does. Another great block by the Bournemouth defence. Could have a second opportunity here. Tielemans with a strike, but it's a save by the Bournemouth goalkeeper. Right, now maybe a chance here to counter-attack. It's a great through ball. Now it's a chance here for Jacob Ramsey to make his way forward. Unfortunately, didn't quite have the pace on the Bournemouth defence. Was another chance here, and that's another yellow card, this time for Julian Araujo. Free kick opportunity here. Nice little dink across, and Nana with a header, and it's another incredible save by the Bournemouth goalkeeper. He seemed to have the game of his life today. Another opportunity here. Ball put back across in towards the centre, but Ollie Watkins can't quite get onto it. Does he keep it on? It looks like he may do. It's not been given out yet. Super John McGinn with the shot. It's a goal, and it is 1-0 to Aston Villa. 28th minute, John McGinn. A great finish into that top corner, but you can see the players are unsure whether the ball was actually kept in. And it looks like it is going to go to a VAR decision here.
Checking goal, possible ball, out of play.
No goal, unfortunately. The ball was given for out of play, so that takes it back to 0-0.
Decision, no goal, ball out of play.
Opportunity outside the area for Bournemouth. Is a great strike, but it's a really good save by Emi Martinez, pushing that one away. Another long range strike for Bournemouth. It seems that that's all they've had so far in this first half. Another free kick put back across. Bournemouth defending their lines well again. John McGinn heads it back in towards the centre. Cleared again for a second time. John McGinn again into the centre. Nice touch. Can he take the shot? Oh, and it's another incredible save by the Bournemouth goalkeeper. Chance to counter-attack here for Bournemouth. Oh, and he takes one for the team. Jacob Ramsey getting a yellow card there in the 41st minute. I knew it was a yellow as soon as he did it. And there's going to be an additional 4 minutes of added time in this first half.
Minutes added time. Minimum 4 minutes added time.
One last chance there for Bournemouth with the shot. In swinging curler. Looks like it might have been going wide anyway, but it's a good stop from Emi Martinez. And then the final chance is here that's dinked in towards the centre. Bournemouth clear their lines, and that is 0-0. Aston Villa Bournemouth, all evens at half time. So it's been a pretty dominating first half for Aston Villa. Bournemouth had a few long range shots. Aston Villa with a disallowed goal as well, but we'll have to see how we get on in this second half. So we made our way back to our table for some half-time pie and beer. It was chicken Balti flavoured pies as well with the Aston Villa logo on the top. Really tasty and a lovely beer just to top off half-time. They must change that football top every week. It's got the Aston Villa one and the Bournemouth one there, and then we are going to be making our way in towards the second half. There is a substitution which has been made by Aston Villa too, as Ross Barkley comes on for Amadou Onana from that first half. Maybe I was thinking Onana might get a second yellow if he's not careful. But can Ross Barkley get a goal and be the difference in this game? Second half kicks off with Bournemouth with possession to begin with. Looks like they're going to go for a quick start as they hoof that one forwards. But it's an easy bit of defending there for Aston Villa. Aston Villa already coming forwards again, maybe with an opportunity to take the shot. They do, blocked and deflected over. Another ball whipped into the box, another well-defended cross. Matty Cash with the ball in one more time, headed back out and headed away for another corner. Seems to be the theme of this half. Chance here for Tielemans, shoots! Oh, and it's been deflected over the crossbar. Then another corner whipped in and unfortunately hit wide. Can the more subs make the difference? That is the question as John Duran comes on for Morgan Rogers.
Substitution for Aston Villa is number 27, Morgan Rogers. Please welcome number 9, John Duran.
Now Bournemouth have the opportunities, cross the ball into the box. An easy catch there for Emi Martinez. We actually may spot a counter-attack opportunity here. It's a nice turn. Foul there, free kick. Will it be a yellow? No, he gets away with that one. Short corner, Matty Cash. Dinks the ball across. It's a nice ball back into the centre. Header! And it's another good save by the Bournemouth goalkeeper. Now it's time for them to make some substitutions as Francisco Evanilson comes on for Enes Unal. And then also Marcus Tavernier comes on for Justin Kluivert. Can those two make the difference in this game?
16, Marcus Tavernier.
Bournemouth now with the ball, put whips across. Another good block there from Aston Villa. Can they clear their lines? They can. Leon Bailey now being brought on the pitch for John McGinn. Another substitute in the hope that they can get a goal potentially. And Ian Matson coming on for Luca Dean. Here's another opportunity for Aston Villa. Ollie Watkins. Oh, he drops his player, lovely drop, puts the ball back out wide, it's crossed into the centre, Leon Bailey, the substitute, heads it down to Ross Barkley, another substitute, and he finishes it on the 76th minute to make it 1-0 to Aston Villa. We have finally broken the lines of the Bournemouth defence. Now we just need to keep this up for the rest of the game.
The goal scorer for Aston
Another chance here for Bournemouth. They go down the line. He's been brought down, or has he? No, he's not. It's been done for simulation. Antoine Semenyo, who's actually been probably the biggest threat for Bournemouth all game, gets given a yellow for what was a dive. And then Boubacar Kamara, after being injured for months, I mean, he was played the other day as well. He comes on now for Ollie Watkins, hopefully to defend for the rest of the game. Couple more chances for Bournemouth as it comes towards the end of this match. He plays it back out wide. Can he whip the ball across? No, he plays it down the line. Lovely ball. Dinked towards the centre, but headed clear again by Aston Villa. The second volley is well wide. Another chance here for Bournemouth to try and get the ball across. Always done really well. Puts it towards the centre. Nice block and dinked away there by Matty Cash. Oh, it's another free kick as Aston Villa are on the counter-attack. And then it is brought back for the yellow card for Marcus Tavernier. And with only 6 minutes of added time left, can Aston Villa hold on? They've been pretty much dominating most of this game, so hopefully they just need to defend for the rest of it. A few silly free kicks given to Bournemouth. Maybe a chance there. He touches that one wide and it goes out for another, but then it's crossed in again. And another catch for Emi Martinez. All of these free kicks, hopefully they don't score one of them. 96th minute, whipped across, flicked in, and Francisco Van Elsen gets the goal to make it 1-1 in the last touch of the game. Villa fans not happy, and it seems to be Ezri Konsa that is not happy with Matty Cash there at the front. Maybe he lost his man, not too sure what did happen there, but really unfortunate for Aston Villa there right at the end. They've been all over Bournemouth but could not defend, and it ends Aston Villa 1, AFC Bournemouth 1. Now it's time to head in for our post-match cheese and biscuits before we head home. Disappointing end to the game, unfortunately. Looked like we just switched off in defence, gave away a silly little free kick. They crossed it in, nice little glancing header into the far corner, but unfortunately it is going to end 1-1 and all the points are shared. But I'm not going to let it take away from the experience which we had. Had an incredible day, and a massive thank you to Matt and his team at Aston Villa for hosting us. Incredible time. The food was delicious. The Oak Room was incredible. The padded seats. The fact you actually went on the pitch and got to see all the players literally from me to the camera right now was incredible. Onana, when he comes across, he is an absolute unit. He's massive. But I actually did think we played really well. Unfortunately, we didn't take the chances, which was the main issue. And then they were able to score their one goal at the end of the game, which did level it up. But the Bournemouth fans seemed pretty happy about that. But I can't really complain too much as we are now sat in third position. There's obviously a few teams with a game in hand which are being played tomorrow. But I will be actually heading over to Villa Park again on Wednesday to see them play Crystal Palace in the Cup. So fingers crossed we can hold out for a win in that game. But I've got a feeling you might play a couple of the youngsters, try and get some more players involved, and maybe even Mings might make a return too, which would be great to see him coming onto the pitch. But I do hope you all enjoyed this vlog, and I hope they gave you a little bit of information and insight into the Oak Room too if you came here to see about that. I can't recommend it enough. Incredible time, incredible service, incredible food. The fact we actually got to go on the pitch as well was amazing. So I hope you all enjoyed this one, and I'll see you all in the next one.